everyone, and happy Monday morning. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Welcome to week 16 and welcome to June. I feel so excited that it's June. I feels like a huge milestone and that we've made it to almost the end of the finish line. What a wild ride it's been. You guys have been such an awesome class to work with. And I'm talking like it's the last day of school here, but it's not. We still have a month to go. But I feel very excited that it's June, and I hope you guys do as well. So I'm really looking forward to going through your last projects this week, where you had your interviews. Some of you were sending me your work beforehand just to get feedback, and I find students really take a lot from this assignment, and then also with the angle of COVID thrown into that. I know some of you were interviewing like your dance teachers or your parents, and you were really having these intense conversations about what their lives are like in the workplace right now and how stressful it's been. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that and learned a lot from that assignment. So we're into June, and actually we're moving into the final, really the final unit, which is looking at leadership and then corporate social responsibility, which is actually one of my favorite subjects to typically teach. However, of course, this is a very unique teaching time. So we're going to be focusing on those last lessons over the next couple of weeks. So this week and then into next week. And then we have one last assignment, and that's going to take you into the end of June. So kind of like that, we're wrapping things up pretty quickly. I know I didn't do a video last week, so hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much, but I'll just walk through some things right now. Our lesson, like I said, this week, it's going to be primarily lesson focused. So you're going to have your first lesson on leadership. This is really just leadership styles, and then looking at group dynamics and how leadership styles interplay in group situations. So you're going to, your expectation is that you're going to go through the lesson. As usual, you're going to go through all of the content of the lesson. And within the lesson, there's also a TED Talk. You need to watch this TED Talk in order to be successful on the task, but also it's just a fantastic TED Talk, what it takes to be a great leader, and you need to complete this online leadership quiz. When you're done that, there's a class discussion post, and you're going to answer these 3 questions, and then you're going to, as always, comment on 2 peer posts, okay? So I'm actually going to be going through this content and all of your discussion posts and give you an overall discussion post mark as well coming up, okay? So that's for Monday's lesson. On Tuesday, you've got a second lesson, the stages of group development. So this is something that a lot of students really relate to, and we have in-class discussions about it. It's really just, if you're given a project, an assignment, and you're put into a group, what does that feel like to you? What are the stages of that group coming together and executing the task? So it's really just looking at that. And a lot of students really relate to the different aspects of it, and especially including the storming phase, which I won't go into, but it's all in the lesson, okay? Then you have to go through the second lesson, which is contemporary trends in leadership. There's quite a lot of content in this lesson. There's some fantastic videos and fantastic articles, and you are 100% expected to read all of those and watch all of those. And then you're going to read this article, Is Effort a Myth? This is a fantastic article. It's very short, and it's been written by a marketing guru named Seth Godin, and he's very famous in the world of business. He does a lot of advocacy for social media marketing, but he also talks a lot about how social media has really impacted our lives in the negative way, even though that's what his trade is all about. He's fantastic, and he writes blog articles. So this is just a blog article, so it's very short, but it's really all about this idea of effort and what that means to you and also to the world around you. Then you have to use this content from Tuesday for this assignment. Is effort a myth? Leadership assignment. You're expected just to go through the assignment, make a copy of it, answer the questions, and then submit it to Dropbox. So it's very straightforward. It will all make sense once you go through it, but you just have to make sure you go through the content in order to be successful on the assessment. Okay. Then you have a work period for both, for all of that on Thursday and Friday. And don't forget to do your participation activity. I think this one is a really interesting participation activity where I'm asking you for some Netflix suggestions. So please do it, because I could use that. And that's it. Everything this week is due next Monday. And if you guys have any questions, definitely send me an email. I've had some students say, what's my mark? That's fine. Just send me an email about that too. I know a lot of you are really trying to push for those higher marks right now, that you've got that opportunity and scholarships and things. So if you're curious, just send me an email, okay? I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. Stay safe, and I will see you online.